Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. Today we're back in East Yorkshire where we're going to be looking at getting some of our services a little bit more up to date. We're in York at the moment on one of our East Yorkshire Bristol VR city buses. Good lord, that's loud when you get a couple of them together, isn't it? And we are going to be looking at making sure that everything is as good and efficient as it can be. These have just been replaced just before I started the video. They could only carry 11 before and were 37 years old. Now it's carrying 23, so clearly the demand in York is there. If we look at a few of the bus stops, that's the York to Merton bus stop, which has got, again, very old buses on it. Merton, quite a few there, so we'll replace these 8 vehicles. Again, what about the National? Have we got East Yorkshire? Is that a thing? There's quite a few Leyland Nationals that we could use. What could we use? Travelled Your Bus. Ooh, I don't know. Your Bus B3. East Yorkshire. Look at that, right? Let's get a few red ones, because the red ones will actually match the red double-deckers there. That'll look quite uniform, won't it? I don't actually know where any of them are. Where do they go? Oh, there we go. 14, full of passengers. Excellent. Look at that. Brilliant. Right. What have we got waiting there? 29 via Grange Road. That's obviously there. The more passengers we can get to the station, then the more they'll be transported. We could also look at maybe adding some new routes into York, because we've got, I mean, look at that, we've got a couple, but that's not getting all of that bus, that's not getting all of that area, is it? Maybe a couple of little changes might suffice. I'm not too sure what's up there. That's doing all there. That's doing all that. Okay, so it's only really that area that's not covered. We could perhaps have another route round there. I don't know. But, yeah, oh, hang on. Oh, we've got no loan. That's even better. Even better. On the train side of things, there's quite a lot of passengers waiting. But, again, for each train, it's not a particularly spectacular amount, is it? Let's face it. Quite a lot coming in. Look at that. This is what we want. We've got another... What's that down there? That's the York to Withensea train that's waiting for a path in. I think literally everything's on hold while this goods train comes in. But he does make us a lot of money, so we can forgive him. Oh no, this isn't good. Oh, the express is going first. That's excellent. Look at that. Brilliant. I think as well, these two chaps here could end up leaving at exactly the same time, which would be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be a lovely photo opportunity. Maybe not. Oh no, he's going next. Oh dear. How much did he make? 7 million, that'll do. Happy days. Then of course it's got to be transported, hasn't it? But we can easily do that. Excellent. Right, what's next on the old very bad? See, there's quite a lot of stuff that's very, very bad condition. Beverley Grain. Beverley Grain 2. So that's the one that comes here, isn't it? What have we actually got on our trains? You've not got a lot on. 56 out of 105. Perhaps we don't need trains that are quite as big or quite as many of them. We could actually get rid of train 36. Yeah. And then what could we put on here instead? Something diesel, of course. What about... Oh, look, we've got HST power cars. Lovely. What's that? We haven't got one of those, have we? But I think we'll go with the trusty 37. We know we like it. We know it works. Ooh, but what about this one? No, I like this one more. BR Blue. Yes. Right, cargo. Need a couple of hopper wagons, obviously. What's that? That's only for iron ore. Nope, 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 nope. I think as well those FS box cars, aren't they, for... are they not American? Have I forgotten to get rid of those? Steel, obviously can't put grain in a tanker. Of course you can't, you muppet. Right, grain could go in there, in the fertiliser carriages. Thyssen or Thiessen's horticulture. That'll do. 120. So it could carry 105, it can now carry 120. But obviously what we've got to remember is that there's only one of them now. So it's not the end of the world that there's not that much capacity increase. I think that would be better. 60. We can always make it longer if needs be, but just one train, that'll do. It reduces congestion down this line. Wow, that crude oil train is mental. Look at that. And there's still loads waiting. We could perhaps do with looking at making that sort of a bit... Yeah. He's losing a lot of money, this chap. Where does he actually go now? It goes all the way... This is to do with the goods production, isn't it? Right, so it goes all the way down there. He's producing a lot. And then that goes for the plastic, which in turn produces the goods, and there's never enough plastic. There's always more steel than plastic. So yeah, that might cost a lot of money. It might cost a lot of money, but if it gets more goods going to York, is it worth spending said money? How old are they? Let's have a look. How can we work that out? 18 years old. Right, they've still got a bit more life in them yet, so we'll leave them be. Right, the Wheldrake to Merton bus. Where's that then? That's going down there. How many passengers? 31 out of 110. Right, we'll take 2 off. And then we'll add Leyland National. Oh, Leyland Atlantean. Ooh. What's this then? West Midlands, dealer. Oh, there's no East Yorkshire. It's down the bottom, isn't it, for some reason? That'll do. In fact, I don't even think we need that many. Should we take another 2 off? 6 buses, that should suffice. It's where they're all empty until the last possible second, and then there's loads. Loads waiting there. Right, okie dokie. Oh, we've got a little plane. Look at that, little Sherpa plane. Hornsea buses, 46 years old, for crying out loud. Hang on, Hornsea to Selby. Oh, it comes up here and round. Of course it does. There's quite a lot waiting there, isn't there? There's quite a lot in Hornsea itself. Right, 10 vehicles. How many do you carry? 8. I'm going to take them off and replace them with double-deckers. Bristol VR, East Yorkshire. That'll do. Oh, we've unlocked an Amtrak coach. Fantastic. Brilliant. Yeah, we'll slam a couple of them in. Oh, it's the autosave, isn't it? It's doing his stuff. Again, that's only got 2 on, so it's not exactly the busiest. I love the really old-fashioned Mark 1s and, you know, the Mark 1 coaches, the Bristol VR, and the super modern Tesco's behind it. It really just fits, doesn't it? It's like some sort of heritage railway. What have we got going the other way? I mean, you've got quite a few people. It goes round like that, doesn't it? So obviously there's a few that want the station. Truck Beverley. Yeah, you see, Beverley and all round here is just like some sort of heritage exhibit, isn't it? Beverley food, right, there's not that much happening on the Beverley food, is there? So we'll take 4 of you off. We could probably even take more of them off. Right, hang on. We'll have one of you. Replace them all with proper lorries. Again, going the other way into Hull, these, we could do with replacing these with big lorries anyway, couldn't we? There we go. Because there's that much waiting. I don't know if there's just been a delivery or what, but yeah, 181, that's quite a lot. Ah, right, there has just been a delivery. Right, okay. Let's see, there's quite an army of them coming all at once. So are they stuck in traffic or something? Oh, they're behind a bus, right. This road could also... Is this a small road? It looks like a small road. It could do with perhaps a bit of upgrading. Shall we see if we can upgrade the road? 60 miles an hour. I see that's a gravel... Is that a gravel road that we've got currently? Yeah, it is. We'll go with the tarmac or the asphalt. There you go. Just looks a bit more modern, doesn't it? I don't think it's helped with the speed in any sort of situation at all, but it just looks a bit more, you know, we're a bit more there, aren't we? We don't need this many trucks at all. This is ridiculous. There we go, we'll get rid of 8 of them. That's lucky. The ones we got rid of were all back there. I'd have been suitably annoyed if we'd have got rid of the ones at the front. Oh, look at this little grain train. Right, how many of you have we got? Okay, 2 of you. I don't think we need 2 of you either. I'm well prepared to chop one back. But we need to be able to transport grain in one direction and food in the other, so don't forget that. Right, that's enough. We've had enough grain off you. So, have we got something which can take both? I don't know. I don't know. What about a little class 25? I think that's perfectly acceptable. It's not going to be a massive heavyweight thing, is it? Let's go back to those fertiliser wagons. Can that carry food, I wonder? It can carry grain and food. Right, okay. UK farming, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 120, that should do. Because then that will have enough to do both. That farm, is that farm rushed off its feet? It is. That's as much production as we're ever going to get from that farm. So there's no point sort of hammering it, is there? Right, the Hornsea food. Again, you're coping fine, aren't you? I think we could get rid of a couple of lorries on there. There's not that much demand. There's really not. I mean, how is Hornsea looking for food? 58 out of 129. You could probably actually, thinking about it, I mean, that's producing as much as it can. Oh, now we've got flipping loads of grain waiting. Where's the train? Where is he? Oh, he's there. Right, okay. Let's just shove a couple of extra wagons on him. $150, that'll do. I really don't want him to be, you know, to now be overcrowded. Overcrowded. That's not quite the right word with grain, is it? But that farm is also run off its feet. But it clearly goes to show that we could produce more grain. In fact, we've got a line to here which we're not using. I mean, look at that. All the field has grown in between. That's how much we've not used it. I think we could do that. Oh, hang on. Right. Get rid of that. Apparently, we already have one. Beverley Grain 3. Right, okay. We don't even need to do anything with that. We can just get our trains on the go. The question is, which flipping depot did we get them from? I can't remember. Is there one there? Oh, there is one there. Right, yeah, that'll be where we got it from. So, diesel loco. What about a class 56? That's heavy freight, isn't it? Cargo. We'll use these fantastic wagons again. Oh, PTA. Oh no, that's an iron ore tipper. We can't use that because we're not transporting iron ore. Right, UKF. 1, 2, 3. Should we go with 150? 180. That'll do. Beverley Grain 3. Let's get you going. This is why he says he can't find a route. Oh no, he seems to be managing. Look at that, class 56. He's away. He's absolutely away. So he's obviously going to Beverley, changing ends and going back, which is fine because it'll give this farm enough time to start producing some stuff. Oh, passenger trains going flying past. We've got such a great little network here, haven't we? I would go as far as to say that this was better than Piddlemouth Coast. The way we're going now. I mean, the Piddlemouth Coast had one huge main line with everything running up and down. But this is just, look at the... Oh, there's an absolute abundance of lines here. We've still not actually served Middleton on the Wolds, have we? Bus from Driffield to Hutton Cranswick. That's another one that could do with upgrading. But there's not a lot of people using it. I'm not going to lie to you there. There's not a lot using it. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of 2 buses. Just cut the timetable back a little bit. But we'll upgrade them to, not Atlanteans, the other ones. Nationals. There we go. National East Yorkshires. It's all going to be East Yorkshire, isn't it? Because we're in East Yorkshire. I mean, it makes sense. Sense has been made here. Right. Right, what's this? York machines. Okay. We'll go with this chap here. Can you take machines? You can take machines. Right, let's go for this little dinky. I mean, how many can you carry? 13? He can carry 14. Let's keep with the little dinky theme. I like how we've got an enormous truck for doing this bit over here, and then two little dinky trucks for doing the machines. Brilliant. Have we found an uplifting passengers? Wow, the York to Hull Express is in demand. Look at that. It's nearly going to be full going back. 165 passengers. Oh no, that's the York to Withensea. Where's the York to Hull Express? Oh, it's here. Brilliant. Look at that. It's making so much money. I love it. I love it. What a great route. Whoever decided that was a great route is just a genius. Oh, hang on. It was me. Oh, well, you know. Going to take that compliment. Oh, dear. Right. York machines. Where have we got here? So the machines are going from the machine place, which is somewhere. I feel like it's highlighting it for me. Can anyone else see the machine factory? It's down here, isn't it? Yeah, it's there, because the machine factory's there. Not got an awful lot. Oh, there are machines waiting. Right, okay. 140. Right, let's get that replaced. Should we heavy freight again? Another 56? You can do 80, so, you know, you're a fair... You can carry a fair amount. What about that? I'm liking that. That can carry tools and machines. VDA van. We'll go with the orange one. 180. We'll stick 180 capacity on. It's an uplift in 40, and of course the train can go faster. It can do 80. Can it do 80 now? Yes, 80 instead of a measly little 60. So that's good. Diesel really is just the way forward, isn't it? It is. It just is the way forward. I'm doing a British government and putting all my eggs in the diesel basket, and then of course when diesel starts running out, we'll have to panic and start trying to get everything electrified. Now, what's this? This is the Snaith steel. So this obviously comes from... Does it come from Wrestle Central? Yes, it does. There is a lot of steel weight in there, flipping Nora. Right. You're full again. Right. Okie dokie. We've got some sort of nice flatbed wagon we could use. Which rail... Oh, look at that. Beams. 180. What's my max speed? 60. See, that's 60 as well. 220 metres. Worst case scenario. Oh, look at that with the steel on the back. Awesome. I mean, it's got more power, so it'll get up to speed quicker. It can only ever do 60 because the line speed is 60, isn't it? Snaith steel. Let's have another. Not enough money. Alright, it was a great idea in theory. Borrow some money. Where's this chap coming from? Over here, isn't he? By the logging facility. Right, let's just speed him up a little bit because we've got quite a lot to do today, haven't we? Oh, we've unlocked a new 56. The BR class 56. Right, hang on, because that looks like what we've unlocked is a slightly better model. Diesel. BR class 56. Right, is it shift and click to move it to the end? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that looks loads better. Look at that. I'm loving it. So much better than the other model. Of course, I appreciate the other model. You know, someone's obviously taken a lot of time to make that, but yeah, this just looks a lot better. So yeah, we'll stick with this 56. It's probably the same person. You find a lot of mods on Transport Fever. End up with a V1 and a V2. This is going to be our new, like, heavy-duty freight loco. Look at that, we are off. Oh, we're beating the iron ore. He's been checked right down, look. Oh, he's been checked down for us, that'll be why. Well, this is important, because there's a lot of steel to be moved. Look at that, are we going straight round? Yeah, avoiding the station. This really is a brilliant route. He says, look, passenger there, full and standing, and we're just going to go blasting past. Don't know why we're slowing down. Come on, speed up, go faster. This is a train spot's paradise around here, isn't it? Oh, there's the steel train coming back. Right, okay. Yes. Right, we could also do with... I mean, I don't think we're going to get that busy again, but we could do with some cargo buildings, because there is a problem. We're losing steel, aren't we? Right, let's have these bigger buildings down the end. Looks a tad odd, I'll grant you that, but we're still losing. Oh, no. Why are you going that way? Why are you going to Snaith first? What a bizarre thing to do. Why wouldn't you go there? Right, okay, well that seems a bit of a wasted journey, but it's not the end of the world because this chap's coming in here. Oh, right, that's why. Alright, perhaps the train's a bit cleverer than I am, because you can't actually get across into these platforms. Alright, I'll give him that one. I mean, this can't cope. It's producing as much as it possibly can. So this is as most as it will ever produce. We are providing it with so much more. We could do with a little bit more coal, it has to be said. But, yeah. Have we got any buildings around here? No, we haven't. The bus is still pootling round, serving nobody. But it's fine, because eventually Broomfleet will expand over here. Because I've told it it will. Right, okay. More trucks, very bad. Market wheat and lumber. Still a lot going on. 10 vehicles. How about that? Because the more lumber we can provide that with, the more planks we can ship, the more, you know, the more... But it's just better in every way, isn't it? Right, market wheat and lumber train. How much can you carry? You can carry 210, and it's just not happening, is it? Right, okay. Let's get rid of train 2. Okay, you've just sold a train that's full. That were a bit silly, wasn't it? Right, class 56 cargo wagons. Let's get some lumber. That's a steel carrier. Container wagon. $180. That'll do. In fact, what we'll do is we'll edit that to put a few more on. Because worst case scenario, if that is never full, it doesn't matter. Right, where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4. 240, that's better. So that can carry a lot. And it's faster. Look at that. Right, that'll do. I mean, some of these train lines we could actually get rid of and just have trucks between them, because, you know, we've reached the era where trucks are better. Right, hang on, what are we? So we're the ghoul food. Again, not an awful lot happening here. Get rid of a few of them. Because again, they can carry more, so there's no point having hundreds of trucks clogging the roads up, is there? What's happening here? Gould to Snaith bus. You are a popular little route, aren't you? Right. How many have we got? 20 vehicles. So naturally, the thing to do is to take vehicles off there. or just send them to the depot. That seems to work as well. How many can you carry? 10. Right, well, you are about to get a serious upgrade. Northern Counties, Midlands, Dealer White. Do you know what? Let's have some Atlanteans on. Dealer White Atlanteans. We'll pretend it's an East Yorkshire venture. They've got a load of these. Hang on, these can carry 45. Are you having a laugh? We don't want them to carry that much. That's a little bit out of touch with everything else. So we'll go back to the... There we go. That's better. Oh, there goes another one of our planks trains. I mean, we actually have got rid of all the very bad vehicles. We could look at what's making us money and what's losing us money. There's something losing us a massive amount of money. The North Ferriby crude oil. How is it losing so much money? I suppose these are individual lines, so this is on its way now. It's, you know, it's got a long way to go, doesn't it? Let's see. Oh, we've only got $1 million in the bank. Better looking at lines, isn't it, for the balance of what? See, the Hull to Selby Express. It's just not busy, is it? At all. Oh, I don't know what to do with it. No, do you know what? We're gonna keep it. We're keeping it, chaps. I'm not having it go. We're not seeing it fall because this might become a better route. But unfortunately, we just don't have the demand that we need. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that on it. Three engines, 2 engines, 1 engines. How many can you carry? 42. Okay, perhaps we need a little bit more than that. Or do we? No. You know what? We should be fine with that. Cheaper to run. The service is still required. It just doesn't need quite as much. You know, Selby to York, 22 passengers. I think that what we're finding is a lot of passengers are getting the bus down to here to go via Broomfleet on this, because it's more frequent. Could that be a thing? Well, whatever it is, there's too many trains down here. Look, it's packed. Oh, not enough trains, sorry. It's busy, busy, busy. I love that. I love how the flyover works there. Although, where are you going? You are going into there. We could maybe make that 4-track. What goes around there? The dark blue, which carries straight onto both of those lines. In fact, go up and over here. That might be worth... Should we have a little bit of a remodel just to try and make it a bit more efficient? That'll do. Right, there we go. Bring it straight down onto there. Bring that straight round. That'll do. Look at that. Okay, it's something we should have done a while ago, isn't it? That, but we'll delete that. Now, what have I done there? Can that not... Wrestle Coal. Ah, right, because Wrestle Coal comes down there. Okay. So we'll ping that around. There we go. And it can actually keep at 60 the whole way around. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's just he's reported me. It's not just a signal reversion. The signaller / maintenance people, Network Rail, if you will, have deleted the whole line in front of me. I have no line. Right, let's go and put a bang a few more signals in. I mean, that could end in disaster, but I'm sure that'll be fine. I mean, look at the iron ore train, not interrupting this chap. I mean, where does he go? He goes straight down and... oh, he goes across, so he's technically interrupting this chap, but, you know, the passenger service is just whizzing past, not affected anymore, a little bit more efficient. That's awesome. Right, well, that's where we're going to leave it for today. I do hope you've enjoyed that. I know we've not really built a lot of exciting new things, but as I say, we are getting to the point in the save where there's not a lot of exciting new things to build, to be honest with you. So, yes, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video today, please do click the like button. Always appreciated by myself. And if you haven't already, do consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on any future Transport Fever 2 episodes. Other than that, as I say, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio! Goodbye for now.